Who here has ever done sales before? I think that should be everyone raising their hand. Hey guys, I'm Andrea Ervay with LKN Connect's Business Spotlight, and today I am joined with John Buckner with Insightful Selling, and we would love to share with you what he does and how he can help you with your sales process. So, John, please introduce yourself to our Lake Norman community.
Thanks, Andrea. It's a real privilege to be on with you. I'm with Insightful Selling. We help small to mid-sized businesses grow. And I'm really thrilled to be working on small businesses because, my dad had one and his father before him. And I used to work in my dad's business. And so I know what it takes when all of your time, your energy, your resources, your family's wealth is tied up in your small business. So for me, after 30 years in corporate America, it was time. It was time to get back to the grassroots. It was time to get more local. And I really think I can help companies in the Lake Norman area grow.
Awesome. And so it sounds like you have the entrepreneurial spirit coming from your ancestors, if you will. What kind of businesses do you get excited about the most?
Business to business where they have salespeople. There are products that are branded, they can sell at retail, or products that can be sold over the internet, through e-commerce checkout. I love those products. I mean, we're consumers of them. We all buy them. But business to business is really where I thrive
Hmm.
when you have salespeople interacting with customers. Having a dialogue with customers about what are their needs and wants, what's the progress they're trying to make on their journey. And these salespeople are trying to get customers to hire them to do a job, to be a guide on the way to their destination. And that's the way I like to think about sales, Andrea. It's
Awesome.
an encouraging, helpful, empowering, creative, curious guide.
Hmm.
That's really the real salesperson who's effective in today's marketplace.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that genuine authenticity and, somebody that is interested in you, um, goes a long way. And I think I met you at a networking event here
Mhm.
in the Cornelius area. And it is a great group of people that we have in our community. So I think the more you can help to support um, those other small business owners, it's the ripple effect, right?
Yeah, 100%. And everybody's concerned about revenue. That's on every small business owner's mind. I know it's on your mind. And it's something that people are willing to talk about. And they're either hitting the revenue numbers they're trying to make, or they're not, or they're somewhere on the way to. And so that's where I come in.
Hmm.
We can look at what is the company doing? Where are they investing? Where are they putting their resources? What tools do they have to
Hmm.
get there? And sometimes I might help them with training their salespeople or coaching their salespeople, as you and I have discussed. Sometimes it's a systems oriented problem. Like, for instance, are they incorporating a customer relationship management system, also known as CRM, into their business so that they can track where they are in sales process with any customer and always have that information, that data saved for easy recall whenever it's needed. So there are a variety of problems I solve. I think of myself as a builder and an architect. Architect's the first part, which is more design, and then the builder is actually constructing
Hmm.
these systems, which could be programs, they could be projects, and to build a robust revenue engine. So that's what I do.
Yeah. Fabulous. Well, it sounds like everybody could use you because as I started off, we all are salespeople. Even if you don't love sales, you are always selling yourself and what you do in life, right?
Can I
Oh
just
yeah,
for
go
use
ahead.
you of the so that the reputation of the salesperson as manipulative, trickster, sleazy. I think we're trying to get away from that more and more, and I think that's the part that is we find distasteful, right? Because we all love to buy, but we don't want to be sold, and
Right.
that's where I'm trying to reimagine the definition of the salesperson so that we can all get more comfortable that we have what it takes to be helpful guides who are
Mhm.
lead with empathy, number one, and great care for the customer. And we do that. I think that we overcome some of those old stereotypes that all of us have experienced that have given sales a bad reputation.
Hmm.
Selling is still important, but it's more about guiding the customer to make a great decision on something they need to make progress. It's not about manipulating them into something they don't need.
Hmm.
We don't want to do that. And I think that's over time, that's becoming more myth than reality because it doesn't work.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point. So I know I had mentioned the awesome people here in our community. So what is it that you like or are drawn to being part of the Lake Norman area?
We moved from New Jersey, raised three children here. Great place for raising kids, having a family, quality of life, cost of living. And I'll tell you something, the more you invest in the community, the more it gives back. So I've been involved in feeding the hungry and fighting poverty in our community through a nonprofit called Angels and Sparrows, where I've been on the board for 11 years. That's just one way that I've invested, and it's given back to me more than I've ever contributed. And I'm very proud that we served 1.7 million meals since inception at Angels and Sparrows. And that's just indicative of, Andrea, how I feel about the community. This is a great place to live, to work, and to recreate.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you again today, John, and we will be sure to put in the show notes how our Lake Norman residents can connect with you and you can help them with their sales process.
Thank you. And please keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job, and we need you because you're connecting us all together in our community. So I can't wait to see you out there on the next networking event. I
Mhm.
won't be able to be there this week, but I'll see you soon.
All right. Sounds good, John. Thanks so much.
Take care. I appreciate your time.